Alrighty, looks like we're going. So, just wanted to make a quick update video on other side, eRSDL or Unfederal Reserve. I made two videos about it previously about me going through the double-sided staking process, and I just wanted to make an update on where I'm at and kind of what it's paying out. This morning I actually, let me switch over here to our other scene. I made a small purchase of some more of the tokens, the eRSDL tokens, and then I staked them in the liquidity pool as shown in some of the previous videos. I did with smaller amounts, and then I deposited those LP tokens into the native application for Unfederal Reserve, and it has started paying me out many more tokens than it was before. So in the previous video I upped the stake to 4.5, and after looking at how that was paying out over a few days, I really liked the rates of return that it was getting. So I jumped in today, about tripling the amount of capital total that I have invested. Up to this point, it's about just under about 1 Ethereum total is what it's costing me to get to this point. But with the estimates that I've done so far, it has been paying out a lot more. So it looks like it's paying out just about 0.018 eRSDL. Let me check that math again. So this was 4 hours and 8 minutes ago. These numbers have been changing a little bit, so let's do 4 times 60 plus 8. Okay, so we got 248 minutes since this has started, since I staked these initial tokens. So 4.552 divided by 248. So it's earning about 0.018 eRSDL every minute is what this is telling me. So I've been farming these 14 tokens for about 248 total minutes, so about 4 hours and 8 minutes. And every minute it's generating 0.018 eRSDL tokens. That's these. So if we multiply that by 60, it's paying 1.1 of these tokens every hour, which means if we multiply that by 24, it's paying us 26.4 eRSDL tokens a day. And if we go over to Uniswap, check the price of eRSDL, it looks like it's at 147 right now. So we multiply that 26.4 times 1.47 equals 38.85. Let's you see this right here. You can see my calculations there, maybe if it is bright enough. But yeah, roughly about $40 a day is what this liquidity farm is making. I mean, if you average that out on a yearly basis, about 14 grand is what this is estimated to pay out on a yearly basis at these current rates. Now, the rate that this pool is earning at is over 500% APY, and in the next couple of days, single-sided staking for this asset is going to be released, and I'm interested to see how that affects these pools. But to get into the single-sided pool, you have to go through a liquidity pool like this to make a swap from ETH or any other asset into eRSDL. So I know that these LP tokens should start collecting fees or should be earning some fees, and this staking should hold and be earning at least like 200%, 300% maybe, and that's still a pretty high return. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this and try to sit on these tokens. I don't know why it doesn't say there's any right there now. It was just glitched out for a second, but I'll definitely be making an update on this if I decide to hang on to it or move it around. But right now, over the past 6-7 days, about a week now that I've been experimenting with it, it seems to be like one of the best opportunities that I've been able to find. So I'm gonna keep my money there and look for other alternatives and see how the single-sided staking for it goes on Thursday, I think, is when it's supposed to be released. But before we wrap up, I'll just go through it one more time. You can go back and watch those other videos, or you can join the Discord below and ask me questions. I also have all of my Etherscan transactions in the Discord if you're looking for some more transparency and want to look at that kind of stuff. But the process is simple. You just buy or swap ETH for eRSDL on Uniswap. You add liquidity to the eRSDL ETH liquidity pool on Uniswap, and then you'll receive tokens from adding liquidity, and you take those tokens and you stake them on app.unfederalreserve.com, which is this application right here. You just come in here, you go emit coins. Oh, you can't see that right now. Essentially, you come to this website right here, and you go to select here and you stake your coins here. So you stake those coins and then you can harvest your rewards. But by staking these coins, you harvest rewards by upping the stake every time. But if this was paying out a lot of money, you'd want to harvest this, weekly or daily to make sure that you're securing some of your gains. So yeah, it's a pretty simple process. If you want to learn more, you can go to the description below, join the Discord, go to parkerdinkins.com. I have some resources there. Yeah, reach out to me.